Let me ask you this. Is it true that China wants to sell the United States? Hang on, gang. If this is true, this is going to make blood shoot out of your eyes. They want to sell us carbon credits that they have gathered because they have aborted children.
Yes. I've documented that. They said it publicly, and Europe and the UN applauded.
Give me what they said. Give me what they said.
China said our carbon footprint would be much larger if it weren't for they called them emission reductions, but they explained that they were actually emission avoidances through their coercive family planning policy, or what you call forced abortions. And their argument was very open, and they said our carbon footprint would be much larger but for this policy. Therefore, we should extrapolate out what it would be, subtract our actual emissions, and sell you the difference in terms of ration coupons or carbon offsets, because Europe, of course, isn't actually reducing emissions. They're just wagging their finger at us and buying indulgences from typically China. But this takes it to a ghastly new level, and the EU and the UN said it was great.
They are performing abortions and selling those carbon emission credits to people like us. It's amazing.
You're 13 months ahead of schedule. They proposed this in Thailand during a Kyoto negotiation for the next treaty, because the current one expires. And the U.S. is, of course, to agree to one next December. And if we agree to that, then yes, they will be selling us carbon offsets from abortions.
So not only will our tax dollars here be going for abortions, taxpayer-paid abortions here in this country, we will actually be taking our tax dollars and buying abortions in China so we can feel good about the global warming that's not happening. Unbelievable. Chris Horner, the name of the book is Red Hot Lies, How Global Warming Alarmists Use Threats, Fraud, and Deception to Keep You Misinformed. This guy has it all down. I mean, what do you...
The lab's founder and director, Dr. Lonnie Thompson.
What really makes our time so different, people talk about, we've had these huge climate changes in the past. Yeah, that's true. But we never have had 6.5 billion people.
But as people began to burn fossil fuels, oil, coal, and natural gas on a large scale, CO2 levels began to climb.
The Chinese deny at this point that they should aspire to a lower standard than any other country.
But as in China, growth is also the problem.
We are standing at the precipice of hell. The Western model of growth is inherently toxic. If every Indian was to live like an American, then the planet is doomed. And the planet is doomed forever. If every Indian was to live like an American, then the planet is doomed. And the planet is doomed forever.
Climate change is being caused by human actions, and we need to do something about it.
They want to sell us carbon credits that they have gathered because they have aborted children. They are performing abortions and selling those carbon emission credits to people like us. So not only will our tax dollars here be going for abortions, taxpayer-paid abortions here in this country, we will actually be taking our tax dollars and buying abortions in China.
Facts of global warming demand our urgent attention, especially in Washington.